These three packages are the Archimedes scanners. You're going to find in your box a little package where there are basically the electronics, so the power supplies and the cable and the screws. Then you're going to find the heaviest part, that is the aluminum bars, and then you're going to find this one, which is the X bracket. Basically this one will contain the motors and the electronics, so this one is the most delicate part and we are going to mount it at last. Okay, so we can start immediately to mount the scanner. We open this one. Okay, these are the aluminum components, the bars that we need to mount the system. Okay, so we remove the fasteners. So let's look at these bars. First of all, it's obvious, here we have the feet where the system will be mounted. So we have one, two, another one, the feet. Then we have the third, and we have the fourth. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 bars are identical, so we're gonna use any of these one. So basically they are just the same, there is no holes, nothing else, just a very simple ones. Okay, let's put this one over here. In this box we have, this is the USB cable to control the scanner, so we're gonna put over here. This is the power supply for the system, we put over here, and this is the package with all the screws that we need to mount the system. Okay, so inside here there is a little package where there are the L bracket. So you see this one is like an L, and this will be used to mount the system. Inside this package you find also the key, the hexagonal key or Allen key. It's a 3mm key, just in case. Okay, so we can put the other things over here. And this is all we need to mount the system. So first of all, from here, we take one of these L bracket and we start to mount it on the feet. So how they work is with the L bracket, they slide inside and we start to put the first one like this all the way. Okay, so we do. With the Allen key we can fix this L bracket in position. Okay, at this point we are going to put this axis over here. So it goes here. So again it goes over here like this. And we can fix it in position, just we fasten this screw over here. Okay, there it is. Then we can add the other feet. So we take again one of the feet. We slide inside this one. By the way, this L bracket, it's not perfectly symmetrical. So you see, if you try this side over here, it hasn't gone inside. So you have, if you want to slide inside, you need to use the other part. So you see, this one goes all the way. Okay, so once it's there, we fix it in position. Okay, there it is. And now we can put the other feet over here. There it is. So we just, first by hand, we turn it, and when we feel it's tightened, we can better make it even better. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's taking the shape, but then we can add the other part. From here, from these feet, we slide another of these ones. Okay, remember, okay, it goes inside another of these. And as usual, we want to fix it in position. And there we are. Okay, we can put one of these bars again. And we fix it. So basically we are building our structure. Okay, okay, there we are. Same things on the other side. So we took one of these, L bracket, we have to slide inside. All the way here. We fix the bracket in position. Then we take one of these, we slide this one, and we want to again okay, so there we are. So basically it's quite intuitive. We just proceed to add the other feet. That's it. So we start with again L bracket. It goes all the way. Take care that when you want to slide this L bracket, this screw over here should not be all the way inside. Okay, so we don't want to see the top of the screw there, otherwise it's going to touch the aluminum bar, so it doesn't slide. Okay, it goes there, perfect. We want to fix this one in position as usual. Oh, sorry. There we are. Okay. Okay, here we are, and we fix also on this part. Okay, there it is. We do the same for the other bar. So we take one L bracket. It goes inside. There we are. Okay, there we are. Then we want to fix it in position. Okay. And we want to put here. Okay, so we have the other feet. Basically, I mean, you don't have any other way to make it rolled, because you can just put this one in this position. So it's pretty obvious the way how you have to mount it and put every piece. Okay, so we did basically. Let's put this one over here. So we need one in this position, so to close this at least the bottom part. So what we do is we take an L bracket. How we want to do this. Again, it's pretty obvious, so there is no other way you can do it. So we slide this one from here, the other one. So one goes here. We want to fix this one again in position. There it is. Then we take another one. We want to slide it in a position. Fix it. There it is. Okay, so basically then the bar, you see, goes one inside here and the other one inside here. There it is. And then we want to fix it. Okay, one is okay, and this other one is here. Okay. So now we can rotate this scanner. This is a frame, actually, so far it's just a frame, and we put on the table. So far, I mean, the system is pretty symmetrical. So what we want to do is to put some bars here. Could be also another part over here is symmetrical, so it's the same thing. So what we do as usual is we take an L bracket. There it is. Since, for example, we wanted to put this one over here, okay, just a second. So we wanted to have it sliding. Okay. Okay. So there are different ways where we can put this one. So what I suggest, what we want to do is we want to first fix this one in this position. So we take this one, so we fix this one, you see. We go all the way and we put so that this bracket cannot slide, no, is in that specific side. So we want to fix this one, and then we do the same thing on the other side. So it's over here, we go here, and we use the side that doesn't slide. So it's the perfect position. Okay. There we are, one here and one here. We do the same thing for another bar. So we have two with the same setup. So we take two L bracket, 1 and 2. Again, we slide this one on the side, this one where it doesn't go all the way. So there it is. See, it doesn't go further, so we can fix it. There it is. And also we do the same thing from here. It doesn't go further. Okay, so we can fix it. Oh, there we are. So we have this bar 1 and 2 with the same L bracket on both the sides. At this point we can slide this bar inside here, and we want to have it like this. Okay, so we can fix in position now. Okay, there it is, one. And we wanted to fix also this one. And we want to do the same thing on the other side. So we slide this one, we slide this one, and we fix it, this position. And we want to fix also this position over here. Okay, now we move, we can just put this frame on the ground and we look at the X brackets actually. Okay, so we put this one on the ground. These are the two bars left in this process. So this is the electronics. As usual, we want to unpack it. One here. Two. And the third one. Okay, generally I wrap it this way. So you open it from here, and then you turn this one, you turn this one, and you start to see the actual bracket. Okay, there we are. So you can hold it from here, from the central bar. So remove this plastic, and you put it on the ground like this. Okay, so this basically has the motors and the electronic. So what we do first is we slide this bar inside here in the rail. So you see over here there are these gears. So it just, the slide just has to go over here. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Then in the electronic package, here basically we have the belt, two belts, and we have some other screws. So there are long ones with this kind of specific notch over here. So these are two, and we put aside over here, and these other two are basically have the same nut. But the screw is much smaller. Okay, we start with this side. So these are two belt have the same length, so you can use one or the other, is the same thing. So first of all, first we want to fix this belt in a position. So what we do is we insert, you see this belt has the teeth over here. So one side is flat, the other side has this teeth. So we put the belt inside the aluminum bar with the teeth down, and it goes over here. Then what we do is we slide this one, the nut, inside in order to cover a little bit our nut, our belt. Okay, there we are. Then we screw this one until it's very fastened, so that basically the belt is tightened. Perfect. Then what you want to do is we slide the belt inside and under the gears. There it is. Then we have basically we can press from this side so that we can raise. We want to raise the belt so that we can put it in contact with the gear of the motor. So this one goes up, goes here, and there it is. Then we want to fix the gear on this other side. So we use the same kind of nut, this one. We want to have the gear tightened, so you really have to put a little bit of force just to be sure that it's not, it's a little bit tightened. And we insert this knot, and then we can fix it in position. Okay, you see, it doesn't have to be very tight, it's just a tiny bit, so you can tell that it doesn't go, that the gears has a good contact with the teeth of the belt. Okay, so this one is done. You see now this bar can go anyway, so it's fixed in a position. Now we do the same thing on this side. So we have the belt. Okay, so let's put the belt under inside this inside the aluminum bar. So we start from here, from the top here. So instead of the small screw, in this case from this side, we need to use the longer screw. This is the side where there are these sensors. These are the end-stop sensors. So basically these sensors will hit here and tell the system that we reached the position over here. We reached the limit. So we start fixing the first one. So just insert the nut and then screw it in a position. Okay, there it is. And then we need to do the same thing in order to have the belt on the motor gears. Okay, so we press it until it goes up this one. So we grab it, we pass it on the belt, and there it is. Okay. Before we fix this part of the belt, we want to see that roughly, this motor have the same distance from the top part. So they are like perpendicular. We can adjust it later, So it's not a big deal, just to have roughly, not too much apart. Okay, so basically this is the distance over here, we have this distance, they look practically mostly similar. Okay, so then we need the other nut over here, and we fix this one inside, so we make it a little bit tighten, and then we want to fix also this screw over here. So you see now these bars can go anywhere because they are fixed with the gears of the motors. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. At this point, we can start to add these bars on the scanner. Okay, to put them in contact with the scanner, what we can do is we use again the L bracket, and we insert the L bracket on the bottom of our system. So just to show you, what we can do is we put here over here like this. Okay, we can do that. So you see, this is the bottom part. So this is the upper part where the camera will move. So in the bottom part we insert this one. And again, as usual, we want to insert it in this way so that is stopped. So this one goes here, and we want to fix it. There it is. And also we do the same for this side. Okay. Again, must be the side that cannot go through all the way, so this one, okay, there is stopped. We want to fix it. There it is. And we want to do the same thing on the other side, so we turn it. It goes here. And we have the last two L bracket. So we do the same thing. Okay, there we are. One. And we do the same thing here. Again, this side, we want to have this side, so it doesn't slide inside. Okay, pretty good. Now this piece is ready to go inside on top of the frame we created just before. So we want to put it over here. We take the scanner, we put it on the table. Here we are. Okay, there it is. Okay, so again, what happens is that basically the L bracket have to go inside the L bracket, the position of the frame of the aluminum bar. Okay, there it is. what happens is that could be that the other bar was too tight and too close. So okay, this one is going inside. Okay, let's just use the other one, so we have space to put this one. Was a little bit too much close. Okay, you see now it's going, so we can fasten again this one. Okay, this one is fine. Okay, we want to fasten now everything just to be sure that every screw is fastened. Okay, this one is fine. You see, this one doesn't go all the way inside, so what we need to do is just to lose this one. Okay, now it's going inside, so we can fasten again. So we do fasten also the other one at the bottom. Just we check the other ones. Okay, and so we do the same process on the other side. So you see now this one was too close. So let's unscrew this one a little tiny bit. So, okay, you see now it goes perfectly inside, and then we can fasten the screws again. One is over here. Just check this one. Okay. Okay, this one, and then definitely we have to fasten the bottom part one here. Okay, there it is, pretty nice. And then we have the last one over here. So we fasten this one. Okay, so you see now we don't have any more screws left, so we use all of them, and the system basically is mounted. So we have this one and the other one. The only thing is missing is the electronics. The electronics, basically the cable, the USB cable. This cable, by the way, is a standard printer cable. You see, it's the typical printer shape for the USB. This one goes inside here. So you see there is a space enough to put your laptop to control the system. So in this case, for example, we can put the laptop over here, and then this one is the power supply. It goes here, and then here you have your socket, your power socket to put the power over there. Okay, so basically this is mounting the system. The system is ready, we just need to put the camera and operate it, and this process will be shown in the next video, operating Archimedes.